Good morning, campers. Welcome to a particularly... Oh, not now, buddy. Not now, buddy. I get that, though. That was fair. That was my line. Welcome to a particularly unsung portion of a well-known state. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, this looks an awful lot like Iowa, but it's not. This is 100% not Iowa. In fact, we might be about as far away from Iowa as we can get and still be in the United States, at least the lower 48. We are in Washington. Yeah, this is Washington. I know you're used to Washington being like mountains and stuff in Seattle, and that's like everyone's picture of Washington. Seattle, Spokane. But this is a really big chunk of central Washington. Specifically, we are on highway. There's a person on the side of the road. Hold on. Let's speak down a little bit. Just, what are you doing? Don't walk in front of me, please. Thank you. All right. This is a state highway in the center of Washington. Washington State Route 17. It is a cut from, it's a shortcut from US 395 north of Pasco, and it goes up to Moses Lake. We're not going up to Moses Lake, though. We're picking up in Othello, which is a nice big farming city right smack dab in the middle of the state. There's a customer we've been to before. I don't remember if I recorded a video here or not, but we've definitely been here before. In fact, last time I was here, so this is one of those customers where you're supposed to stand on the dock and count your load as they put it in the truck. It's a frozen shipper, but the docks are open air docks. So you've got to like make absolutely sure that you've got the cutoff on your reefer unit when the door's open, so that it doesn't try and keep the trailer cold while you're on the dock, because it will not work. But basically, you want all of that cold air to stay inside your trailer as long as possible. So you want to turn the reefer off, which seems counterintuitive, but it actually makes a lot of sense, because if you have the reefer on and trying to run while the doors are open, it's blowing a lot of that cold air that you already had inside the box out to the back. Dust devil. That was a paper plate devil, actually. There was a paper plate in there. Road work going on up here, very annoying. But yeah, this customer, you have to stand on the dock and count as they put stuff in, and you want to have the reefer turned off so all the cold air stays inside the trailer as much as possible. You're still going to lose a lot of it out the back just from gravity. Cold air is denser than warm air, and it'll just kind of spill out the back of the trailer like water. But it's, you know, they can get you loaded relatively quickly. But you got to stand there and count the stuff as they put it in. Last time I was here, I was standing there counting the stuff. They finished uploading me, and I got my count and counted out the number of boxes I had on my count, and went inside, got the bills, and I had like 150 extra cases on mine that they did not see, that they didn't have in their count. And they were like, "Well, no, our count is correct." I'm like, "I don't think it is." And they're like, "Well, we're not going to unload you." I'm like, "Okay, well, what's the point of me standing there counting if you're not going to listen to me when I tell you put too much crap in my trailer?" But the compromise was they signed for the cargo count themselves. They wrote shipper load and count on the bill of lading. And I got to the receiver, and of course there was 150 extra cases on the trailer, just like I said. And the receiver kept them, so it was like I just hauled 150 extra boxes of product for free, is effectively what happened there, which I find a little annoying. So we're gonna be keeping a close eye on this customer. When we load today, we'll be loading in about an hour, but we're only 15 miles away, so we're gonna be about 45 minutes early, which is exactly where I want to be on arriving early. We left Portland yesterday, came up the road, came up US 730 through Oregon, and parked up in Umatilla at the Chevron? No, the Exxon truck stop. The Exxon truck stop across the street from the scale. Since I was coming up 730 from Interstate 84, I didn't have to go into the way station, so I just pulled into the truck stop instead and got a parking space there. So we spent the night there, grabbed a nice healthy Subway breakfast. I joke, it's not healthier at all versus anything you get at any other fast food restaurant. But, you know, everyone thinks Subway and they think healthy. So it's like, yay! But no, I grabbed a Subway breakfast from the truck stop there. Drove up to Pasco, got myself a trailer washout. After the A1 truck wash, there's two of them right there in Pasco around the Broadway Flying J that I despise so much. But the truck washes are really good. There's 3 truck washes right there. 2 of them are A1 truck washes, both owned by the same people. And then there's a third truck wash that I don't know who owns that. They're all Prime washout locations, so you can go there and Prime will pay for the washout through contract and no reimbursement required. Prime just handles it all on their end, and super nice. But the A1 truck washes, actually I think all 3 of them have washout express bays where you just go past the building and then back up to a dedicated washout lane. And they're pretty good. They've got like the heavy washout equipment so they can handle like the sweet potato loads and stuff that just like cake the inside of your trailer with goo. So that's nice. I like them being there. It only takes like 10 minutes to get a washout. It's really nice. Really, really nice. I like it. Left turns up ahead. I don't see anybody turning left, but that doesn't mean anything. Just because they're not turn signaling doesn't mean they're not going to do it. So we have passed, they've all passed this first intersection. I don't know if there's more. We're keeping a nice healthy follow distance here. Good ways beyond them. I'm doing 60, so as long as they stay above the speed limit, which most people do because it's America. Nobody likes to drive the speed limit. I'm doing the speed limit, but so as long as I stay at the speed limit, I probably won't catch up to them. But I am empty, so I tend to catch up a little bit every time we go up a hill. And I think at least one of them might be doing 60 now as well. Presumably the one in the front. Because I know that guy in front of me, not the car, but the walking floor trailer ahead of the car, that one was definitely not doing 60 when we were on 395. And when we first got on this road, so maybe the walking floor trailer up ahead of him is actually doing 60, which is, you know, would be surprising. Just for the record, I have no idea whether or not it's legal to pass right now. Because, you know, normally it's double yellow line, don't pass. Dotted line, you can pass. Dotted line with a yellow line on one side, you can't pass from that side. So this is a dotted line with yellow on both sides, which I presume means no passing. Fairly certain that's no passing, but it's a little bit weird compared to everyone else. Most other states don't bother to put the dashed yellow in the center if they've got both yellow lines. But Washington is special, I guess. I do love it up here. This is beautiful, isn't it? Gosh, it's just gorgeous. Apologies again for the bugs. It is Washington. There's lots of bugs. It doesn't matter how often I clean my windshield. Every time I move the truck, more bugs appear in front of the camera. Almost always. It's just, I try, I promise I try. The spot in front of my camera is the cleanest spot on my entire windshield. Oh, we got a truck turning up ahead. Let's lead a little speed. Let him get his turn done. So we can pass. I don't know if he's going to need a little bit of my lane or not. Oh, he's good. Cool. All right, back up to 60. Bye, guys. And then there was none. All my walking floor trailer friends have departed. There's a nice little winery off to the left here. Neat. I didn't know they had any of those out here. I knew they had a lot of wineries along the river, but I thought we were too far from the river for a winery up here. But that's totally a winery. A vineyard. That's awesome. I somehow never noticed that was a vineyard before. All the times I've been up here. It's really cool. Or they might be cherry trees, actually, now that I think about it. Those could very well be cherry trees. Those look a lot like vineyard when you're, to me anyway. I'm sure other people can tell them apart super easy. Anyway, we are about 10 minutes from my destination, so I will see you guys in the next video, presumably tomorrow, I guess. I'm not entirely sure when, but I'm trying to get, like, you know, in the groove. Lots of videos, lots of content, keep uploading stuff, because, you know, the frequent uploads definitely help. We did a reset this week, which was most of yesterday, so we didn't get anything recorded on yesterday or the day before, because it was all deliveries and my reset. And, but, you know, we're back on the road, back to doing stuff. We've got like a 400-mile drive after this pickup, and then another delivery tomorrow. Presumably, I don't actually know if we're delivering tomorrow or not. This load is supposed to go, like, the destination code for this place is another McCain facility, but the destination code they used is just for the scale. So I don't know how that's going to work out, because normally this one is if you pick up somewhere else, you go to the, like, you get this location code in your directions as a second stop. It's just so you can go there and scale the load for billing purposes. And Prime uses that so that company drivers actually get paid for those miles, because they're required to go there. But it's not usually, there's like a separate code for that facility that's used for when you deliver there. And for some reason, they did not use that for me. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen when we get there. It could be interesting. Could be interesting. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Eliodare. Come say hi on the internet at Eliodare on Twitter, as well as at Eliodare pretty much everywhere else. Xbox Live, Steam, Nintendo Switch, all great places to get a hold of me. I'm on Steam a lot more often now. But also Twitter. Twitter is the best place to get a hold of me. I check it pretty much every time I park the truck, and it's a great little tool for communicating, so come say hi on there. And also check out the latest episode of Pod Therapy. I think it's episode 87 of Pod Therapy. Features yours truly, which is fun. I have a terrible answer, like a terrible heartless answer for the viewer question that they read at the end. But I was basically sitting there the whole time like, please don't ask me my opinion on this. I am not qualified for this. They read like the heaviest possible viewer question after, like, the first half of the show went great. But gosh, that viewer question was just like, whew, that was a lot. But, and I had the, like, ultimate heartless answer of, like, you know, forget your parents, focus on your relationship with your siblings. And that was maybe not the best answer for most people. I'm, again, heartless. So, oh gosh, yeah, check that episode out, and let me know if you saw it, listened to it, or you can also pay up $1 to the Pod Therapy Patreon and get an extended interview with me before the show started recording. They recorded like 15 minutes of just talking to me before the actual show, so that's pretty fun. You can toss them $1 and get the Patreon bonus content for Pod Therapy. It's a great podcast. They do a lot of great work, and I really appreciate the stuff that they're doing. So check it out. Think about joining their Patreon, and have a great day.